Hey everybody, and welcome back to a brand new exciting episode of RoboCop Rogue City. I am your host, Callan Hale. We are picking up right where we left off, entering the apartment building of the Miller manager's girlfriend or mistress. Not quite sure what she is yet, but we're going to find out. So if you are enjoying this, sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, throw on your headphones, and let's get into the action, shall we? Looking for Gloria Lindbergh's apartment. But also, I'm going to keep an eye out for any crime evidence or an OCP container. How far away am I from... Oh, I completed the crime evidence. Nice. Think here's 2 complaints, stolen vehicle, police work. Yeah, I got confiscated all the evidence so far that I needed. Anything else we find is just gravy. Which I'm okay with. When we get a few more points, skill points, I'm going to level up.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
A witness testified that you met with Mr. Page shortly before he died.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
I mean, not trying to frame anybody.
I was wondering if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up. I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed. I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones. I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
That's just the one from the crime scene. Mission statement, save the neighborhoods. What do neighborhoods mean to us? Emotions to evoke nostalgia, solidarity, homelessness. Real life story memories of the smell of fresh bread wafting from local bakery, neighborly help, and children carelessly playing in the street. OCP destroys neighborhoods. Emotions to evoke fear, rage, sense of injustice. Real life story, OCP allows criminals to ruin buildings intentionally to make them lose value to allow, like mine, only Cusack can save neighborhoods, emotions, pride, desire for revenge, get our neighborhoods back. Note, find a way to make Kuzak stick to the script instead of talking through his hat.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Being restrained is exciting only for those who are truly free. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
The plot thickens.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there.
Okay, this is interesting. Hope everyone is doing well today. I'm recording this Tuesday the 19th. Yesterday was Jim and my anniversary, so I really didn't get much done, and then I had food poisoning over the weekend, which delayed our anniversary plans, but she has off Friday, so we'll be doing a date day, traveling a little bit. So I'll be busting out a bunch of episodes.
What a surprise. Not everyone in the city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
Oh, that warms my heart. That guy, oh yeah, he's sleeping, okay. Alright, let's see what's up.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kurt showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a
Open
computer.
sesame.
Maybe we can find something there.
Sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled burger buns we have.
Just delete already.
Okay.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
I'll try psychology.
If you do not talk about it yourself, no one will understand your effort.
There is a lot to tell. Everyone should know how much it took for me to get to where I am. I have to overcome obstacles. Your sole goal is to move forward too, so you understand.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Dead end. I'll have to check out what that's about later. I'll probably do the PCB stuff offline and then show it at the beginning of the next episode when I do it. I haven't... Well, losing a few days last week really threw my schedule for a loop. Let's see. We could boost combat up. A successful punch connected with enemy reloads all carried weapons. Focus, enhanced critical damage, scanning, or could max out, or almost max out deduction. I think that's what I will do. Max out deduction. When I level up again. And now we're heading to OCP headquarters. I think I did everything in that area I could possibly do. I'm probably wrong about that. There's probably a lot more that could have been done. But
files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
I am surprised those detectors didn't go off.
I didn't know today's Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Oh, okay.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time for me.
I know who you are, lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
Sure I can.
There's been a security breach I need to investigate. But someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
No, I have a record of
I
that.
have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Okay, we're gonna do the secondary investigation.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
Warrant required.
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes. Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed. So, you're still here?
Your conflict with the head of security, what is that about?
He's a walking sack of incompetence. For example, he put this metal detector gate nearby with no one to supervise it. So that means I have to run and check it every time it beeps. And don't even get me started on the door codes. I think I can tell you that. You're an OCP cop, right? My boss made it so the new security code for each door is always some number that you can easily find around the door. Thank God the doors aren't locked with keys. He'd probably make us leave keys under doormats.
My duty awaits.
All right. Distract the guard. Gotta make this quick. Anything else around here? Looks like a pretty clean server room. Nothing in here.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Alright.
Why so eager to fight OCP?
I fight the bad guys. And when it comes to bad guys, OCP is the worst. They forced my parents to give up everything they'd worked for. They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to expose OCP. She didn't take it well. But revenge is good motivation, not a reason. I want to spare others the suffering that we went through, even if I have to sacrifice my career or freedom. But maybe now's not the time for this conversation. We have work to do.
I mean... she's not wrong. And after we wrap up with Samantha, we'll wrap this episode.
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of Old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Actually, we'll take a little bit longer.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
We'll get on the trail of the old
A
man.
meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up? Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in Old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
I don't like this guy. Hey, I think, folks, that's where we're going to wrap this episode. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'd like to thank everybody for bearing with me while I've been sick and joining me on this journey for RoboCop. As always, I've been your host, Callan Hale. Please make sure to hydrate, medicate if you have to, eat some good food, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and don't let your dreams just be dreams. Make your dreams a reality. I believe in you, and I know others do as well. Until the next episode of RoboCop, this is Callan Hale, signing off.